I've been effing lazy this week. It's been ridiculous. So I thought I would go for a walk. I'm literally 50 metres from home. I think it's starting to rain. Now, a little bit of rain isn't too bad here, but we've been having some amazing storms. Anyway, we're trying to go out and do a bit of walking because I can literally feel everything's seizing up because lazy. Anyway, here we are by the swimming pool. Beautiful. I do love this swimming pool. This is just lying on the floor. It's just like they broke on the garden and the gardener just thought, ah, fuck it. Just left it lying around. It's ridiculous. Never mind, let's take them to this guy. Hey brother. These were over there, just lying on the ground. Okay, I think they probably broke and somebody just thought, couldn't be bothered to take them in. Okay. That guy looks a bit threatening to me. Still going, but it looks threatening. You're a huge creature. I don't know if you saw that. The bees and wasps here are much bigger than in the West. Well, in the West, in the UK. Anyway, so we're going to go for a walk. Depending upon the weather, we're going to go for a walk around the lake. And then we're going to cut back through past the abandoned playground. And if it doesn't rain, we're going to keep walking. So this is where we are. I've just found out that we have a JDT player lives on our estate. Johor Taxi, Malaysia's championship football team. Best team in Malaysia for many years in a row now. Anyways, so keeps trying to rain, as you saw by those clouds. Oh my god. I'll turn the camera in a minute and you'll see why I just said that. It's going to rain. It's just a matter of if I get caught too far away. Mask is on. I can lower the mask. We don't really, I mean, I think we're supposed to wear them now, but obviously there's nobody here. If there's anybody around, I'll put the mask back on. Yeah, so as I was saying about it's gonna rain, I'll show you the sky. So over here, nice, bright, sunny over there. Woo! Now over that way is Singapore. So I think it's fair to assume that Singapore is getting a blasting at the moment. Right, so that's nice. They've built a little bit there, new, and planted it. That's quite cool. Little pond. Okay, so I suppose we need to give a bit of a life update. As of at the moment now, my understanding is that my wife, as of now, my understanding is that my daughter and granddaughter have been granted their visas, which would mean my granddaughter's got an educational visa, so she can go to school here, and my daughter has then a guardian visa, because obviously she's her mother, and therefore has to be here to look after her. So, where were we? Oh yeah, so, where were we? Yeah. Hello, forgetful. So my understanding is my daughter and granddaughter have got their visas, although physically they haven't got their passports with the visas in them yet. So, and you know what it's like, until you actually have it in your hand, it isn't true. So, but what that actually means is, even if we have to leave in December, which is obviously going to happen unless they extend even further the RMCO, it means if we have to leave, then they can stay here till he can continue her schooling, and the house and the cats get looked after. So that takes a huge stress off of my shoulders, because the other thing is, if they had to come, we all have to go travelling before we can come back to Malaysia for I don't know how long, because you know a lot of countries aren't accepting foreigners back in. If you're in, that's okay, but if you leave, that's your lot, you know, for a while. and if I've got to take 4 of us travelling, then that, you know, the pot of gold gets smaller and smaller, and that isn't really where we want to be. This is nice. They put benches in. This is so peaceful here. Let me show you. Okay. Well, that must be a bird. You probably didn't even hear it. So a big fish just jumped down there. I miss everything with the camera. Anyway, that sky is looking more and more threatening. It's getting cooler, which is nice. This temperature's beautiful. I have no idea what temperature is. If I have a look at my camera, my phone, it will tell me something, but it's never like the proper temperature, is it? So what does it say? 28 degrees C. Oh, fish everywhere. Look at that cloud. Is that cool? I think it's cool. Can you see how fast these clouds are moving? There's a wind getting up. I'm going to get very wet. It's already raining. I want to keep walking, but I'm not getting drowned. But those clouds, it's like a time lapse. It's moving so fast. Oh, okay, well, we've got to head home. This is a very disappointing walk, but it's starting to rain. You can see the rain on the water, I'm sure. The clouds are moving at the speed of light. We've got to get back. You might think, oh, what an absolute waste of time. He says he's going out, and then a little bit of rain and he stops. You, unless you're in Malaysia yourself, or unless you've been in a like equatorial country, you have no idea. When it rains here, it's like the sky just falls on you. And I'm dressed in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm not cold in any way, shape or form yet. And I needed this walk. I get the older sciatic starting to play up because I've been lazy. You know, it's kind of a oh look, you see the wind's getting up. Well, you can hear it. We've got a storm a coming, kids. Oh, yeah, we're going home. Here's the sign. It's where we are. It's where we live. It's where we're going to. We're going straight back. It's like the water looks like it's got a blooming tide going on in there now. That's just changed so much. Right, the rain started. Gonna get wet. Oh fuck, here it comes. Damn, I'm gonna get wet. Oh. Oh, bollocks. We'll leave the iPhone out. I don't think the iPhone will suffer too much from a little bit of rain. You can just watch me get wet and miserable. Yeah, I mean, if I could stay in Malaysia, life would be good. So back to the back. So my daughter and granddaughter have visas, hopefully, and our intention is after this finishes, we're going to try again to get a visa. We've tried many times and failed, but we'll keep trying. However, oh my god, it's a beautiful day, beautiful purple. However, if we don't get one, and my feeling is we probably won't, I think we are heading for, not now, and I know I've said this many times before, it's really raining. I know I've said this many times before, but like circumstances keep working our favour. But I think eventually we will be living in Philippines. I'm okay with that. It's just so sad because housing in the Philippines is expensive. Cost of living in the Philippines isn't that cheap. You get much nicer houses here in Malaysia for the money. much more modern, gated communities and that kind of stuff. And Malaysia is a much more modern country. Bits of Philippines are modern, but also lots of the Philippines is still massive gap between the rich and the poor, which leads to lots of social issues still, and always will. You know, the ridiculous thing is I'm probably going to get home and the rain will stop. The clouds are moving really fast. I don't know. So anyway, I like this road. This is all the big houses. These houses have a lake view. The houses in the top corner over there, they have a lake view, very beautiful lake view. Alright, which way are we going to go? We're going to go this way, up by the pool. Oh, my feet are wet. Very happy here. I don't want to be back in England. The reason the UK is numbers are heading back up is because everybody's been idiots. Got the anti-maskers and the COVIDiots and all those other people that like. Now here's the deal. I don't know doing politics. Look, if this is all a fake and all a plan, it's pretty impressive that the whole world's bought into it, isn't it? All the world's governments, even the ones that hate each other, have bought into it. It's also impressive that like hundreds of thousands of people have willingly died for us. And like, oh yes, but it says they died with COVID, not because of COVID. Yeah, but explain why there's such a massive jump in the number of deaths full stop. Something's doing it, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not arguing. You people are stupid. Put your fucking masks on when you're in groups of people or close to people. That's all it takes for now. Or you'd be like the UK now, groups of 6 and that's it. Right, we need a key, we need to get in. We are wet.
Hit that like and subscribe button.
This is the BBC. This is the BBC.
97% of the fan base still wanted the takeover.
This is BBC.
Injured.
Sunset, yeah. And John, you missed the Chris's line. Dreams can come true, Gabrielle.
Dreams. No, yes, sorry. I am a 90s kid, so I do remember that. So, yeah. But no, hopefully that's
It's on my wedding video, that. John.
Oh, God. Well,
Is it? It was just like say, oh, God. I mean, you know, I quite liked it, John. You did, that was your first dance. That was not that. Part of a wedding video. Sorry, can I just apologise to my wife? Sorry, Sam. You was your first dance.
I mean,
Dreams can come true. As long as a song on my wedding video. Well, where? Well, are you stupid? On my wedding video, you have a video of your wedding, and there's a song which is on it. Wow. Right, let's go to John Murray. Dreams can come true, John.
Yes, I enjoyed that. Well, we're in the closing stages here. We're in the final minute, the 4th minute of added time. Liverpool 3, Leeds United 3. It's been Liverpool leading Leeds by 4 goals to 3 after Mo Salah scored his hat-trick goal from the penalty spot in the 88th minute. It looks as though Liverpool are going to edge it against the winners of the championship last season. Liverpool have been in front 4 times in the match. 3 times Leeds have equalised. But they've got a free kick near the halfway line, just near where Marcelo Bielsa is standing. And Liverpool are dropping back. They're actually holding the line 6 or 7 yards outside of the penalty area. Liverpool then scoring with 2 penalties from Salah, and Virgil van Dijk scored the other Liverpool goal. This free kick for Leeds fired up towards the edge of the area. It's hooked away by Fabinho, and there is the final whistle. And it's been a real thriller between these sides, the winners of the top 2 divisions last season. But the league champions Liverpool have edged it 4-3. And right from the start, it was end-to-end stuff. Some of the defending was questionable at best, but Jurgen Klopp goes across and he congratulates, he bumps fists, touches elbows with Marcelo Bielsa. So Liverpool winning it by 4-3, but Bielsa's Leeds here have given real intent and intention of what they mean to do in the top division this season. Their goals came from Harrison, Bamford and Click. They gave Liverpool a real scare, but Liverpool have won it 4-3.
John, are you playing along with Chris's new game, The Wanderer?
Well, do you know what? I would need that clue again. I would like to hear that again, the first clue.
Can you give it him? Stay there, John.
Yes.
What was the first clue? The first clue, John, a player who played over 500 career games in England, Scotland, France and Italy and had 22 international caps, and he won both the Champions League and UEFA Cup in the 90s with the same club. There you go, John. There's your first clues. And John, guess what? By magic, here's time for the second.
606, The Wanderer.
Come on then, Chris. Here we go, the second batch of clues. He won Serie A with Lazio and finished second in Ligue 1 with Marseille from. Okay? Wow. And I'm going to follow that up with, this striker represented a team from the city of Discovery and was also relegated with Derby County. He scored nearly 200 career goals. You got those, Rob? Do you want me to repeat them, Rob?
Yeah.
Okay, he won Serie A with Lazio and finished second in Ligue 1 with Marseille. And he represented a team from the city of Discovery and was also relegated with Derby County. Scored nearly 200 career goals.
That's a sheet of paper. I think I'm wrong.
No, wow. Good clues, Christopher. You should think of one more set of clues coming up before the end of the show. But now back to the cause, and we got Lee. West Ham kicking off soon. Lee, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good, Robbie. How are you?
Very well, thank you, Lee. So come on, are you an optimistic West Ham fan or not?
I've been optimistic all my life with West Ham. I'm getting to the end of my tether, bruv.
So
It's hard work.
So come on then, what's your thoughts on this season?
We're in trouble because I'll tell you what, see today's footballers, they play for the manager. And when you're getting these big names coming to West Ham and you've got, I'm sorry, but you've got David Moyes there, these big players thinking, well, who is he? What's he ever won? What's he ever done?
He kept
and
you
I
up?
just don't think they listen, because
kept
if
you
you
up
look
twice?
at West Ham, if you look at West Ham's